We just want to share the vision and the passion behind Joshua Generation International Youth Conference, a conference being organized by Church of Nigeria Anglican Communion. Let me start this way. Jesus' mandate to the church is to serve as salt and light of the world. And his command is to transform nations through discipleship. During the 13th General Synod of Church of Nigeria, which was the first General Synod being presided over by our primate, the Most Reverend Dr. Henry Chukwudum Ondokoba, he declared a state of emergency on children and youth in our church, that's Church of Nigeria. And the primate poured out his heart in these words. He said, the continued exodus of our youths, not just to other churches, but to idolatry, requires a wake-up for the church. He also said, there is need for the children and youth ministry of the church to be turned into a mission field with the intention of discipling them and raising change agents. This was what bettered the Joshua Generation International Youth Conference. Church of Nigeria Youth Conference, tagged Joshua Generation International Youth Conference, was bettered. It started 3 years ago, precisely on April 2021. It was held in Osaka with the theme, Living with a Purpose. This ignited an unquenchable fire in the hands of the youths. And the impact of that conference was so overwhelming that in the second edition, when we moved to Abuja, the number far outweighed what we planned, when we had almost 30,000 youths physically present for that conference. In that 2022 conference, one of the major highlights, the outcome of the conference, was the launching of 8 strategic areas of focus, which are mission to the nations, intentional discipleship among youths, empowerment through agriculture and skill acquisition, launching of a football team, training in music, movie, film production, overseas studies, and career mentorship, and then political mobilization. The sports and movie production teams and other strategic areas trained and deployed youths in preparation for the 2023 edition with the team Understanding the Time. The Joshua Generation International Youth Conference Football Club was formally launched during that conference. And currently, as I'm speaking to you, every plan is being worked out to register them as a national football team that will start competing with other teams. The aim is to raise those youths who are called into sports, and especially football, and launch them into the sports mountain so that they can take it over for the Lord. The same thing was done in the movie production. We trained over 100 youths in this area, and many of them are doing well in different aspects of this department. This year, the primate has promised to train at least 500 youths in ICT, different section of technology, so that these people can be trained and released into that mountain. So we're taking it bit by bit, and the primate is passionate about this. This is huge, massive, and is demanding a lot of fund. During the last conference, we shared this vision with the youths and told them the challenge we have been having in funding this thing, as the vision is going beyond the budget of Church of Nigeria. And the youths declared themselves that they're taking it up. They want to take this vision up themselves. They want to fund it. This led to setting up a technical team that will organize a cloud funding for this conference. And this is the essence of this, my presentation to you, that you be part of this vision, that you join us so that this vision will not die. This is a way, a strategic way of reaching out to the youth, a strategic way of turning around the society for God, a strategic way of raising change agents that will affect the 7 mountains, so that our lamentation on the state of affairs in our society, in Nigeria and in Africa and beyond, the church will not just be condemning, criticizing, suggesting. We want to get in to raise people, that so that when we make suggestion, there are people already in those fields who will take them up to bring the needed change in our society. I implore you, be part of this move, be part of this vision, and you will never regret. Heaven will record it that you have been part of this vision, part of this change, part of this transformation. May God bless you in Jesus' name.
Brothers and sisters, thank you for believing in the vision of the Jgiyc Generation International Youth Conference that the Lord has given to our primates, the Most Reverend Dr. Henry Shukudum Ndukuba. The burden of organizing this conference, sustaining this conference, is huge. The church has paid so much price in hosting these 3 conferences, 2021, 2022, 2023. At the end of 2023 conference, many of our young people came appealing for opportunity to be part of supporting the conference. And that gave rise to the prayer and appeal by the primates for those that have the burden to support. And we have our young people in their thousands who came out to give and also to pledge their support towards the hosting of future conferences. And that had given back to this appeal. I'm talking to you because you have already expressed interest in supporting the conference. And the committee has put together a strategy that we call crowdfunding for Jgiyc Generation Conference, beginning for 2024. We have your names and contacts. We have put everyone that enlisted to express their willingness to support. We have put all of you together in various WhatsApp groups, and we have 2 categories of supporters that we call mobilizers. The participants that attended the conference from 2021 to 2023 have also been contacted to express their willingness to support, and we have received some of these acknowledgements of willingness to support. And so what we are planning to do is to first let you know that you have taken the best decision to support the conference and be part of it. One thing I'm sure of is that you will not lose your reward. One thing I'm sure of is that God will bless you tremendously. Now, what do we need to do? First, you need to know who you are. We have called the young people, the participants who are willing to raise this fund, mobilizers, Jgiyc Generation Mobilizers. And then for the clergy, who have also expressed willingness to support the financing of this conference, we have called them Jgiyc Generation Champions. I'd like to start with the Jgiyc Generation Mobilizers. As a Jgiyc Generation Mobilizers, you'll be expected to reach out to 10 people that can give 2,000 naira. Just 10 people, 10 persons that can donate 2,000 naira. I want to make it clear to all of us there is no room for cash. This must be completely cashless, absolutely cashless. You can encourage them to transfer through the use of the Joshua Generation fundraising app, or you can pay directly into the account. You can transfer directly into the account. Please, there is no donation through cash. It has to be through transfer or through payment through the app. For our Joshua Generation champions, our clergy, our fathers in God, thank you for believing in this vision. You have attended the conference in time past. You have seen the tasks, the huge burden of the conference. Our appeal to you as Joshua Generation champions is not just to talk to 10 people. No, what we are asking the clergy to do is to be able to speak to your congregation and then display the account number of Joshua Generation and ask the church to support with 2,000 naira. Individual members of the church, as many as the Lord will move their hearts to give 2,000 naira. That's all we are asking you to do. And we are asking you to do this for 3 Sundays in 3 months. That means 1 Sunday per month for the next 3 months. Just appeal to your church congregation, as many that will be willing to support the vision, to give 2,000 naira each. I pray that as you do this, the Lord will bless you. We are trusting God that this effort will not only yield the expected resources needed to fund 2024 conference, but much more, it will also encourage us to be part of honing this conference and sustaining the conference. Thank you so much for your willingness to be part of this effort to support and sustain Joshua Generation International Youth Conference continuously. God bless you. Thank you so much.
To sign up as Jgiyc Mobilizer, visit www.jgiyc.com/mobilizers, then click on the Be a Partner button. Please read the description and fill out the form. Your application will be reviewed and you will be contacted for the next line of action. To support the Jgiyc vision with your seed, please visit www.jgiyc.com/donate. We have several secure online giving channels available on our website. Select your preferred payment method. Please note, no representative of the Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion, will ask you to make any payment into his/her personal bank accounts. All donation account details can only be seen on the Jgiyc website. Thank you.